Hey, what's going on, Marissa? This is Jack here with Rocket Ship SEO. I apologize about this video going out to you a little bit late. We were down in Houston for a SEO speaking conference, and got a little bit hectic, and I didn't have a time to make sure that I put my full undivided attention to do this video analysis. But I'm back here and in the Springs again, and so I just want to make sure I did this video before it went out any later. So what I want to do here in the video analysis is basically go over exactly where your website is at, where you need to be, and what kind of keywords that you need to rank for so that you can start getting in phone calls for people that are looking for grow room designs and things like that, all right? So without further ado, let me go ahead and get started. The first thing I did is I pulled up your website here in a tool called Ahrefs. Ahrefs allows search marketers like myself to look at the metrics of a website and see exactly what's been working out for you in terms of SEO and where we need to be to make sure that we beat your competition and rank you at the top of Google for all the different keywords we want to go after. So what I can see right off the bat is that you don't have any backlinks referring domains pointing back to your website. Now, I'm going to assume that you don't know what that means or SEO, so let me go ahead and explain that. So basically, Google ties a huge amount of their algorithm in ranking you with the amount of authority that's built onto your website. And how Google measures the amount of authority on your website is basically the number of people that are the number of websites that are actually talking about your website. So in the technical SEO space, what I mean by this is, for example, if there's a blog out there that's called the marijuanagrowblog.com, and they mention you on their website in their new blog post, and they say, hey, if you're looking for the best marijuana grow house designers, reach out to mj12designstudio.com. And so then if the person that was in that blog clicked on that link, it would direct them to your website. So just in the fact that that blog is promoting your website by having that link on there is actually tracked by Google, and Google uses that information to basically determine how authoritative your website is. And so once you've built that authority, then you're going to start ranking highly for all the different keywords you want to rank for, as well as how quickly you get there. And so what we need to do is basically we need to make sure that we reach out to all these different websites and have them start talking about your website, because it shows Google that you're the kind of website that other websites like to talk about, and you're the kind of website that other websites like to refer their own visitors and traffic to. And it's a huge boost in the authority, and it's a huge part of Google's algorithm in ranking you for all the different keywords we want to rank for. So I'm not going to rehash that, but basically we just want to make sure that we're sitting at about 100 to 300 referring domains on about 1,000, 2,000 backlinks, and that's really going to show Google that you deserve to be at the top, and Google's not going to have any choice but to rank you at the top for all those different keywords we want to go after, all right? And that's probably the biggest thing. It doesn't matter how good your content is. It doesn't matter how amazing your website design is. If you don't have enough other websites talking about your website, you're just never going to rank for the keywords you want to rank for. All right. So what I did next was I basically grabbed the keywords that you wanted to rank for and pulled up the metrics on that. So here at Rocket Ship SEO, what we like to do is we like to work backwards, in the sense that when we do our research and when we start providing the keyword research for our clients, we want to make sure that we go after keywords that people are actually searching into Google. And so what I mean by that is right here, if you look at cannabis design, you'll see that there's a volume of 70 right here, and basically that means that there's about 70 people per month that's searching for that keyword. And then you'll see right here, cannabis architect only gets 0 to 10, grow house design only gets 10. And so when we're working on your SEO, making sure that you rank for those keywords, we want to make sure that we go after the ones where people are actually searching for those keywords. And so I'm sure you didn't have an idea about how much searches certain phrases we're getting, but I did a little bit of homework on my end, and I pulled up another set of keywords that you definitely want to rank for the services that you provide. So you'll see right here, build a grow room, grow room designs, commercial grow room design, grow house, build a grow room blueprints, setting up a commercial grow room. All of these you can see has way more traffic and searches per month, and these are the kinds of keywords that we absolutely want to target, like indoor grow room design, that kind of thing, because these are the actual keywords that people are searching into. So people have various vernacular, different vocabulary, and the ways that they actually search for the services that you provide, but that's kind of how we work here at Rocket Ship SEO. We want to make sure that we go after the specific keywords that people are searching for and then work our way backwards from there. And so let me go ahead and segue that into exactly how we're going to implement this and grow your business and just blow it up from here, all right? So in your website, you can see that this is the amount of content that you have, and this is the content that Google's going to be able to read when they crawl through your website. So Google's engine has no time for people to manually go into a website and determine how authoritative it is based on how pretty it looks or how many videos it has and things like that. What it does is it has these website crawlers that basically automatically crawl through the website and just kind of determine how authoritative its website is based on certain parameters. right? And so one of those parameters is the amount of content that you have on your website, because Google's algorithm engineers determine that the kind of websites that tend to be authoritative, the kind of websites that match the specific query that people are searching for, tend to be very open about the content that they have. And so the kind of people that are going to be ranking top for Google in Google's algorithm are going to be the type of people that have a lot of content, because they know what they're talking about and they're putting it up on their website. So just in the fact that your website only has this much amount of content, especially on the homepage, is just not going to cut it, because it doesn't tell Google enough about what you do and doesn't have enough keywords and that kind of thing layered in for Google to recognize, hey, this is what the website is about and these are the keywords that we want to rank for. And so that's essentially what we're going to do when we work with you. We have in-house content writers and things like that, and so you don't have to worry about it, but we make sure that the content is SEO friendly, it's hashed out so that Google understands exactly what that content is about, and so we can start giving you credit for all those various keywords that I pulled up right here, right? And so there's a lot of other things that I can talk about, some of the conversion things. So here at Rocket Ship SEO, we don't just focus on bringing you traffic to your website, right? We want to make sure that there is a positive ROI when you work with us. And so we want to make sure that when people actually go visit your website, they're actually going to convert into contact forms where they fill it out asking you about an inquiry, or actually physically calling you and asking you about the things that you, the work that you provide. Because there's no point in having all that traffic if it's not actually going to convert. And so some of those conversion things is making sure that you have a really clear call number right here at the top, so that people don't have to, especially when they're on their phones, aren't like trolling through the entire website trying to find that phone number. So we want to make sure that it's clear on there, and there's a clear contact form for people to be able to reach out to you that way, and a few other things like social branding, making sure that you have an image of yourself. Because me personally, when I'm trying to work with a business, if I have like a toilet that needs to be repaired, when I go to a website, I want to make sure that I see the people that I work with. If not the owner, at least the employees, so I know I can tie a face behind that business owner, and so so it doesn't feel like I'm just it's just a business that's behind a website. So hopefully that makes sense. That's the kind of things that I could talk about. Obviously, I don't want to make this video 30 minutes long because I value your time and I understand that it's valuable to you as well. And so I'll wrap it up here. There's a lot of other things that I can talk about with you over the phone or via email. So I'll leave my contact information there and we can just kind of go from there. But we have worked with MJ kind of grow things in the past, and we've had some phenomenal success with them. And I'm very confident in our abilities to rank you for all the various keywords you want to go after. So just hit me up when you get a chance, and let me know what you think about the video. And if you have any questions, then we can just kind of go from there, all right? Appreciate it. Thank you.